shout. We said this thing yesterday. There is no reason why.
Sit down.
I've been sitting since and nothing's happening. Fuck! To make me raise my voice. Yourself down, man. Shut the fuck up. Sit down. Yourself and Sissy are supposed to be the ones to correct this.
Sit the fuck down.
Yelling at people. What's the actual fun?
Foolish cunt. Disgusting negative pig. Rubbish. Rubbish. Girl is directing the scene. This is a whole 55-year-old man that got on a plane with his so glow hair and zero edges.
First things first, how's your mental health? Are you okay? Are you sure you're fine? I mean, guys, I'm here for you. So if you want to talk, just talk to me, all right? Talk to me. Are you okay? Are you richly entertained? Guys, are you sure you're fine? Because last night, hey God, at some point, I wasn't sure if I was okay because I was trying to understand what was going on. I was trying to understand why 1 minute the housemates were trying to rehearse and then the next minute everywhere was up in flames. People were going crazy. People were moving mad. Yes, Venita, it was as if one spirit just entered her head, just possessed her and told her, cause havoc in Big Brother's house tonight. And that was exactly what happened. And then it was as if the spirit transferred into Adekunle. Adekunle all of a sudden, like a madman, started raving like a lunatic. Guys, last night was absolute chaos in Big Brother's house. What? I mean, I can't remember the last time I watched such a crazy progression of madness in one night. This one was happening, did not even wait for this one to finish. The next one was happening from one progression of madness to the other, from one altercation to the other, from one venting, one ranting to the other. And then Venita had a moment to completely destroy Pere's reputation. Oh my God. And you see, whilst all of that madness was happening, the only question that was ringing in my brain was, where is the head of house? Guys, Ike was nowhere to be found. Ike had literally retired to his palace upstairs. This guy had already climbed into bed. In fact, we did not even know that Ike had gone to crash. It was when Venita had gone upstairs to meet him to literally destroy Pere's reputation with so many disgusting tales. Oh my God. Oh my God. I feel traumatized right now. I think I'm traumatized. I don't think I'm okay. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gloria Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah, and I am the girl with the tea. Guys, there's a lot to talk about. Last night was absolute madness, absolute chaos in Big Brother's house. These housemates, guys, I don't know if it was stress or pressure, but it felt as if a knot just went loose in their head. Everybody was just moving mad, and I cannot wait to share every single detail with you, alright? So please make sure you watch to the end of this video, and of course I would love to hear your thoughts about the whole drama. Who do you think was at fault? Who do you think triggered everything? Because there's actually someone that triggered everybody, and I'm going to tell you all about it on this video, but I would love to hear your thoughts about it as well. So please go ahead and share, all right? And if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please do not hesitate to do exactly what you see on your screen. Now, quickly, let's get into the juicy tea. Now, the whole drama started in the course of these housemates trying to rehearse for their wager task. Now, we all know the details of this task. We all know what is required of these housemates. Now, in as much as they are to present their movie on Friday evening, they are also to shoot it. They're also to film it. Yes. And so yesterday evening, Big Brother had provided them with the equipment that they needed to use for the project. He had given them a tripod. He had given them a lighting and a stand, a light and a stand, as well as a camera. Yes, he had given them the complete equipment that they needed for the project, because it's not really a major project. It's just a mini project. Now, they were all preparing for everything. And as I told you all before on my previous videos, they had delegated tasks and roles to different housemates who they felt were capable enough to handle those roles. And so, whilst they were preparing, to start their rehearsals, guys, Venita had already started throwing subtle jabs at Pere. Pere, of course, had been given the role of the director. CEECEE is his assistant. Venita is the casting director. In case you don't understand the different roles of these people, I'm just going to briefly explain. The director is king on set. Ask anybody that is into production, movie production, film production, whether it's advertising production, campaign production, and whatever. The director is the king of the set. The director is that person that brings out the best in the actors, you know, for a smooth execution of the task. So that is Pere's role, and CEECEE is his assistant. Venita is the cast director. What is our role? Our role is to audition people that will be suitable for the roles of, you know, the characters in the movie. And that was why Uriel, I challenged her earlier in the day yesterday, because Uriel felt marginalized. Uriel felt that she did not execute her task to perfection. That as a casting director, you're supposed to conduct an audition for the females in the house to determine who fits the role of queen perfectly. As I was saying, Venita had already started throwing subtle jabs at Pere. Now, what was Pere's fault in all of this? Guys, absolutely nothing. Pere, as director, was looking to see that the actors were properly costumed for the task ahead. And so, Venita had already shared different costumes, which I found quite interesting, because it will make you wonder that why would the casting director be the one, you know, handling the costumes as well. Now, once again, it was the hypocrisy for me, because she was, in a way, throwing jabs at Pere to allow the costume crew do their job. You know, they should be the one to handle what the actors will wear. Pere should leave them alone and focus on other things. But Pere was trying to ensure that the people that were supposed to take a particular scene at that point in time that they were supposed to shoot were actually properly dressed and costumed for that occasion, for that particular scene that they were about to shoot. Neil, who is it called now, the cinematographer, was ready with his camera. Lights and everything were on set. Everything was on point. So Pere was trying to ensure that everything was ready for that particular shot to be taken. But Venita was throwing jabs at Pere. Now, Kidwaya, that's one of the chiefs on the table, did not have a cap. But there's another cap that should have been given to him. Pere was asking for the cap, but Venita was not giving him the cap. Instead, Adekunle had a cap. Venita had to ensure that Abu had a complete costume. He had beads, he had the cap, and whatever else he had on him. So Pere was asking for the other cap. Venita was refusing to give to him on the grounds of, oh, Pere should allow the costume crew to do their job. Pere should go and do the job of a director. Now, Pere was like, no, but I'm actually doing my job. I need the cap. So the thing was already stirring up chaos, but from the look of things, it looked like Venita really wanted that highlight. She really wanted that drama. So she was already saying a lot of things, you know, instigating shit here and there. Guys, it was actually later that we learned from a.k.a. that Venita had actually carried that cap together with Adekunle to go and hide in a bag, or is it a box, that both of them had gone together to go and hide it. Adekunle was edging her on that, oh yes, hide it, let us see what will happen. And in the midst of both of them hiding it away, guess what? Seyi Awolowo was a witness. So Seyi sat down there, he was quiet, he did not say a thing. It was when Pere was getting frustrated that he started shouting, okay, I need the cap now. I need the cap now. Guys, at some point in that whole drama, Venita had left them and she had walked away. According to her, she's not in for that nonsense. So she's not going to entertain anything, any bullshit or disrespect. So she had walked away. Now, Pere got really upset. And he was saying that, okay, they have to take the cap from Adekunle and give it to Kidwaya. Now, after Venita had gotten upset and left, Adekunle started shouting, let nobody raise their voice here, oh, let nobody. I mean, Adekunle was just shouting. And I was looking at this guy, and I'm wondering, like, why are you getting riled up? Why are you getting upset? Now, guys, there was no rationale behind Adekunle's utterances. Yes, because it was very obvious that it was his bull, Venita, that was stirring things up, that Pere was only doing his job. But Adekunle was just raising his voice, and it was very obvious that he was directing that energy at Pere. Now, Pere completely ignored him. CEECEE, Angel, they were trying to get everybody in place. They were trying to get everybody to, you know, take position so that they could do their job. And that was where she came out. And she and Pere, they were exchanging words. She had told Pere, kiss my ass. And then she had turned around that she was showing him the ass to kiss. And Pere had told her, tell your father to kiss your ass. That was what had completely triggered Venita. And they were exchanging words. At some point, she had gone upstairs. She said she was not coming down anymore. She was not doing the job anymore. They should go ahead and do their thing. Now, in the midst of all of that drama, guys, Before we knew it, Adekunle started shouting. And I was wondering, like, what's wrong with this Adekunle? Why is he shouting? He was just shouting. Adekunle literally switched up the whole thing. Now, he was accusing the directors of lacking emotional intelligence. That why are they shouting at people? That why are they talking to people anyhow? That they are not babies. They are not babies. Nobody should be shouting at them. And I'm like, Adekunle, when did anybody shout at you? Why are you getting all riled up? Is it because Pere and your girlfriend are actually having issues? Is that why you are getting your feelings? Like, seriously, Adekunle, what's wrong with you this season? Guys, Adekunle was just going off. And Pere matched his energy. And you know the way Adekunle shout, it was vibrating. You put that. I said, okay, Oga, go and fight. Go and fight. But Pere was matching his energy right there and then. And he was also trying to match Venita's energy. Venita too was attacking Pere from upstairs. I mean, guys, it felt like a planned attack. Because Adekunle was right there, shouting at Pere, insulting Pere, even throwing jabs at CEECEE as well. You know, saying that, oh, they don't have emotional intelligence. I'm like, Adekunle, that's a very wrong thing to say. So the thing resulted in a heated altercation. Pere was livid. Venita was upstairs throwing insults and curses on all whatnot at Pere. Pere was so upset. At some point, they calmed down. But guess what? That was not the only drama that was happening. Now, in the midst of that drama, there was also Angel and Alex, their own. They just started out of the blues. Now, whilst the altercation was going on, Angel was trying to rally people around, you know, to calm down so that they can do their rehearsal. Alex was busy going up and down and chatting, and Angel was shouting, Alex, it's okay, Alex, it's okay. That was where Alex picked offense. Then why are you shouting at me? Am I the only person here? She too started vibrating. Angel too was vibrating. Ceec came and pulled Alex aside and told her to calm down. Then he hugged her. She should calm down. Later, both of them were talking. Angel apologized to Alex and said, oh, it's because of the whole pressure of the whole thing. I haven't slept for 2 days. I'm sorry. And Angel too calmed down. Guys, that was not the end. Another one started again. Mercy and Uriel. Guys, those two have been at loggerheads since yesterday evening when Uriel challenged the decision of Venita for Mercy to be the queen of the movie. Yes. So both of them had been at loggerheads. As a matter of fact, before the rehearsal started, Mercy and Venita, they had been saying a lot of things. Like, this people literally wants to gang up and pull up on Uriel. Yes. Mercy had been throwing threats around. Like, she undo Uriel in this house, she's going to burn her up. She's going to do this and that. She was already upset because of cooking privileges in the house. Guys, I'm going to have to do another video to talk about that one because it was a very, very serious matter. These people talked about this issue. They dragged it for long. Venita successfully pulled Adekunle into that entire mix. Adekunle all of a sudden became one of the gang that wants to fight against Uriel. Guys, it was all a mess. Whilst the whole chaos was happening downstairs, some people have started dispersing. Some people were like, you know what, if this drama is going to prolong, they want to go to bed because they are tired. I was looking for a.k.a. I'm like, where is the head of house? The head of house is supposed to take control of this situation. The head of house is supposed to bring order, bring decorum to that house. Guys, I was looking for a.k.a. Lo and behold, the moment the camera switched up to the head of house bedroom, a.k.a. was in bed. Wearing his PJ, his robe. This guy was in bed, chilling like a king. And he was laughing because Venita took her time. Ladies and gentlemen, over 10 minutes, Venita was dragging Pere. There was nothing Venita did not see about Pere, guys. She was going on and on and on and on, saying that Pere is 52, I mean 54 years old. Initially, she said 54, and later she said 52. That this old grandpa, that Pere could not afford to buy his flight ticket all the way from America. He had to be calling people like her to send him money to buy tickets. Nonsense. That Pere, guys, everything she was saying, she was insinuating that Pere is a gigolo. That Pere chases after married men's wives. Guys, Venita was saying a whole lot. Even going as far as insinuating that Pere is a G-boy. That, oh, tax collectors in Nigeria should go and check his account and then they should find out where all the transfers have been coming to and going from in Pere's account. I say, hey! Egbamio. Venita wants to ruin Pere's career. And a.k.a. now, that one is an instigator. Guys, a.k.a. has said this several times to Big Brother, that he enjoys drama. He enjoys chaos. That was why he loved Tacha so much during the Pepper Dem Gang season, because she always gave that drama that he liked. So because the guy loved the drama so much, he was throwing in questions that, what did Pere do? What is this one? What is that one? And the more he was asking, the more Venita was spilling. She kept on spilling and spilling. As she was spilling, she was adding some theatrics to it. She was dancing. She was doing, you know, this market women. I'm like, Egbamio, What the hell is this? Guys, Venita defamed Pere completely. I don't want to believe whatever she's saying. In fact, she even went as far as insulting Pere's educational background, saying that Pere did not go to school. In fact, does not have any certificate. That it is just the US military that he joined. The military that was looking for people to put in front of the firing squad so that they would die. That is what is bringing up Pere's ego. Like, Venita, calm down. Calm down. Whilst that was happening upstairs, downstairs, CEECEE was pissed at a lot of people. She was upset at everybody. She was just going on and on that this is messed up, that they don't have time anymore. I mean, guys, our argument was actually legit. She was complaining about how they don't have time anymore because they've not even rehearsed. Most of the actors don't even know their lines because the script delayed to be complete and perfected. So they were quite short of time, right? They don't have enough time to perfect everything. That now that they're supposed to rehearse, people are just getting upset. Adekunle was still coming to come and say a lot of trash to CEECEE. He was still adding fire and brimstone to the whole thing. And guys, it made me wonder that, wait, this season, is it Adekunle's agenda to be sabotaging task and everything that these housemates wants to do in that house? Because I was not understanding. I was confused. I mean, it was very obvious that Venita was the one that started this whole drama. She was the one that instigated shit. In fact, he is an accomplice in this whole thing. And now he's coming to come and attack the effort of others. In the midst of CEECEE venting, there was a statement she made. She was like, people are just full of shit in this house. That was what she said. Immediately, Angel picked that up. Angel was so upset. Angel started ranting and venting about how she had not slept for 2 days and 2 nights, how she had been staying awake all night, doing all the work. She did not work out. She's not been eating well, blah, blah, blah. And then CEECEE had the audacity to come and say, this house, a lot of people are full of shit. For what? She was just saying a lot of things. Ceec took her outside. Is this Ceec? I can't remember. Somebody took her outside. And she was ranting and venting and venting and venting that CEECEE was sleeping while she was doing all the work. I'm like, I don't understand. Is CEECEE supposed to come and be doing the work with you? She is the director. You are the scriptwriter together with Alex. So what the hell are you talking about? The rehearsal would have continued smoothly because at some point, there was decorum in the house. But it was Angel that came to come and add fire again to the whole thing. Yes. Now, the actors were already in frame. Camera was about to start rolling. Angel started giving corrections here and there, here and there, here and there. Now, the actors were now complaining that, Angel, you keep on adding new things to the script that you have already created. You did not tell us that this was right there before. You didn't tell us that this was right there. CEECEE too was getting frustrated because she and Pere were trying to do their director job, right? So at every given point in time when they are trying to direct the actors, Angel will come and interject. She will come and say, no, this person should come in, this person should come in. So they were very frustrated because for them, in the movie industry, once the scriptwriter is done writing, you have no business coming to tell the director how to do their job. That is how it works. And instead of Angel to understand, she was getting upset. So CEECEE was venting that frustration, that is the frustration because Angel was not allowing them to do their job. So both of them were having a go at each other, but they were not in the same space. Angel was outside venting, CEECEE was inside. At some point, everybody got tired. The camera battery ran out. Neo said he had to go and charge it for another day, that there's nothing they can do anymore that night. So guys, it was so funny how CEECEE and Pere, who were not really on talking terms in the house, just literally were agreeing on one thing last night. Both of them went to go and sit in the garden. They were so frustrated. They were just looking and looking and looking like, oh my God, they might possibly lose the wager. It was whilst they were seated outside that a.k.a. came to come and reveal how Venita and Adekunle had actually gone to hide that particular cap that they were supposed to use to adorn Kidwire as a chief. And how Ceec was a witness and he sat down there keeping quiet, like he did not say anything. He allowed it to happen. So me, I was like, so Ike, now that you're telling them this information, what do you want them to do if not to come and fight more or quarrel more? Because dude, you're just the petty instigator. You're the head of house. For you to have kept this information and not done anything about it, then it only means one thing, that you as well want to sabotage this task. You do not want these people to win because you are the head of house and you feel like, there's enough food upstairs for you and your BFFs. You forget that if there's no food that you people win, next week is going to be hunger strike in that house. Anyways, one by one, they are started going to bed. But in Angel and Alex's Anyways, one by one, they had all dispersed and gone to bed. But Angel was still ranting, Alex was still ranting. Now, Alex was trying to buy Angel and CEECEE's drama. She now took it upon herself to start attacking CEECEE. Now, what's wrong with that one? Why would CEECEE say that, oh, people in this house are full of shit? For what? Well, she said she was just talking and talking and talking. It took Biggie to give her a microphone infringement warning before she had to shut up. And guys, you see, yeah, after the whole chaos, I sat down, I thought about it, and guys, I just could not really make sense of the whole situation, because for real, it did not make sense. Because at the moment in that house, guys, there's no food. These housemates are already fighting over the remnants that's left in that kitchen. Hence the reason Mercy and Venita were already looking at attacking Uriel. They're already putting her as a target in that house. So I was wondering, like, these people are so irrational to the point of not even caring anymore about their welfare. Because if they were smart enough, they would have seen through what Venita was trying to do. That is, sabotage the whole deal. And they wouldn't have taken it lightly. They would have stood for what was right. But it seems like these housemates are fully aware that, okay, voting ends today. So everybody was so eager to create highlight. Everybody was so eager, you know, to also make noise, to also shout. So it wouldn't look as if, oh, this one is not giving us content, this one is not giving us entertainment. Everybody just wanted to make noise. But see, guys, for me, I don't mind. In fact, I even pray they lose the task. Yes, I pray they lose the task so that they go hungry. So that they go hungry. Let me see if they'll be able to make noise on an empty stomach. Yes, I want to see them go crazy. Yes, I was richly entertained. But do I think that what Adekunle and Venita did was right? Absolutely not. We had a live stream last night where I told you all that Adekunle was literally playing the script of Ceec and Bella with Venita. Ladies and gentlemen, what happened last night? That was the exact thing that they did. And this is where I'm going to stop talking right now. I'm going to have to do another video to explain more about last night's chaos, all right? But in the meantime, I would love to hear your thoughts about everything that I have explained. Love to hear your thoughts about all that I have shared on this video. So please share in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on another video soon.